Hi guys, here we are again. We are in episode 4 of the Restructuring Foundation, let's call it that. This particular episode I like to call it, let's call it the wine battle, and basically let go of the glass. It's going to be a great picture of the process of letting go of negative habits that are stopping us from achieving our goals. So without further ado, enjoy. Hi guys. Okay, so we are starting week 5, and I think I had to come to Jesus time because I realized that I was not giving it everything I got, maybe 75%, but not that 25%. I was almost holding it sacred, like I'm still allowed to have wine, you know, I can control it. Well, guess what? From the level that I'm going to be going in, I mean, these women are in superior shape. I can't be not 100% in my workouts, in my diet, looking at my food a totally different way, that it's fuel. You're not going to like everything that you eat, but guess what? Your body needs it. So it was a wake-up call, and I realized that, you know, I was just, you know, walking that fine line. This weekend I did consume more alcohol, more wine than I should have, and it's not what I want, you know. And I think I had that come to Jesus moment. I go, really asking myself, is this what you want? Because you're spending a lot of money that definitely can go someplace else. I mean, we're talking, you know, just about $500 a month. So wake up. If I want it, I got to get it. If I don't want it, then, you know, stop. Save yourself some time. Just use the time just to get in awesome shape. But I want more because there's so much I have accomplished under AGEIS, as a man thinketh, so is he, that I want people to get set free, especially older people, because we hit 50 and the whole world starts to tell you that you're old. And you know, 49 you're fine, but suddenly 50 you're old, and that mark has such an effect on our bodies. And so I just want to share my life with you guys and the struggles I've gone through and the victories I've had in my older age. And at 63, you know what? I feel awesome, and I know I even feel better because I do have the right attitude, but now I just need to, you know, put the icing on the cake. I mean, I have an outstanding trainer. Chris is amazing, and great people around me, great family. My sons are so encouraging. Justin filmed me last week, and that was just a total joy in my heart. And so I'm in it. I'm in it. You know, I did really bad. My diet was really bad last week. I went up and down and up and down, eating the right junk. And now I have all these vacations coming up. And, you know, I was afraid of them, but now I'm thinking, you know what? How about enjoying your life? So anyway, as you can see in my face, I've already started to lose some weight, and it's good weight. I feel physically great. And so let's do this. We got a good journey. We got another 5 months to go before showtime, and I'm going to be on that stage, and I'm going to look really awesome. So anyway, as a man thinketh, so is he, or so is me, so is, I don't have to say, anyway, so is he. Anyway, we are going to talk, we're going to share, we're going to grow through this whole experience alone, and I'm telling you right now, I did fall last week. I did fall. Hi guys. So, again, another picture of the process. Just going through the process. And through your journey, you're going to be confronted with a lot of habits you're going to have to change and get rid of, and some habits you're not even aware of that are in place that are stopping you from moving forward. When they all start to come up, sometimes it's overwhelming when we look at them. It's like you look at the big picture of all these things that you would like to change or need to change and say, I can't do it. You actually get exhausted before you even start the whole process. The key to this is to focus on one thing at a time and one habit at a time that you want to face it and fix it. Don't look at more than one at a time. Once you conquer that one, then you move on to the next, and so on and so on. And this is how you continually move forward. This is how you don't exhaust yourself in your mind thinking about all the things you have to change, because we stop ourselves because we're too overwhelmed. Don't make yourself tired in your mind. Don't make this any harder than it has to be, because when you start to get in your groove and you start to move forward and start to accomplish things, I'm telling you, it starts a momentum that I mean, valleys and victories, and valleys and victories, and you know what it is. And when you get those victories and you've overcome something in your life, and it's an overwhelming feeling, and those are the times that keeps you moving forward in achieving the big picture. So, without further ado, let's get into our Making Things Real. And today's reading is actually going to be from our Health and Lifestyle section, How to Change Bad Habits. Now, I'm going to only briefly go into a little part of this just to give you an overview of what this is all about. In the book, it goes into further detail, but we just want to get a little bit out there to get you going so you have something to start with. The how-tos, changing bad habits. Sometimes we will find ourselves in a negative place in our lives and really don't know how we got there. An addict didn't become an addict overnight. We don't step out of a healthy weight range overnight. All the negative things that are operating in our lives now at this very moment didn't happen overnight and can't be changed overnight. Bit by bit, bad habits start bit by bit, decision by decision. First, it starts with a thought, and then it's followed by action. And this scenario repeats itself over and over. And before we know it, we are looking at our reflection in the mirror and asking ourselves, how did this happen? Many times we would love to deflect our negative lifestyle habits onto someone else. But in most cases, if not all, it's only because of the moment-by-moment decisions, then actions that we made at different points of our life that have gotten us to where we are now. The good news is that the negative habits that are eating away at your quality of life now can easily change. You ask, how can this be accomplished? Well, the answer is the same way you develop the negative life-stealing habits. Bit by bit, moment by moment, decision by decision, and then action by action. As I mentioned, the whole how-to is outlined in the book. When the book is finally published, definitely look into it. Or at some point, I'm also going to put a video on my website of how to walk through it. So you will have access to that. That's all I have for you today, folks. It's been a pleasure. Go out and have an amazing day and make someone else's day great too. Or even better, amazing. Thanks, guys. Bye.